Yo, welcome back to another 2K resimulation video. We're out here in 2012, off season of 2012, coming off of the 2012 playoffs where we saw our Oklahoma City Thunder take their third straight NBA championship over LeBron and the Cavaliers. Yeah, LeBron's decision to stay in Cleveland has not held true so far. He's not been able to, step it up and do what he needs to do. He's now behind on the amount of rings he won in real life, and KD is in a GOAT conversation. Man has 3 rings. Been brought to my attention that Russell Westbrook is also kind of in the GOAT conversation. I mean, man has 3 rings and 2 MVPs, and man is like 24 years old. So this Thunder team is just the story of the whole series so far. We'll see if anyone can take him down. Get straight into some player retirements. You see Chauncey Billups from the Nets is gone, Andre Miller, Sean Marion, Kenyon Martin, and those seem to be the notable names there. Go straight into the draft lottery, where we see the Charlotte Hornets get the first overall pick in the draft. Boston Celtics and Detroit Pistons with them. My Rockets get number 4. Yeah, this NBA draft class, I'm pretty sure is loaded in 2012. Top names that come to mind, I know AD's in this class. Klay Thompson just got picked. I'll have to look at it. My brain's running a little dry. It is like 8 in the morning. All right, yeah, here's the draft class. Harrison Barnes, Andre Drummond, Bradley Beal. We got Austin Rivers in here, D. Lillard, Jeremy Lamb. I love seeing him in videos and seeing him get traded, just because that's all he's been his whole life is a trade feast. Chris Middleton's in this draft. Draymond Green. Oh, this is like a late round sleeper type of draft. Yeah, so we're gonna see where these guys reroute themselves, see if they change some franchise's history. And with the first pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Bradley Beal is off at number 1. So he jumps up 2 spots, overtakes Anthony Davis, overtakes Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, bust, and takes the number 1 overall pick. That's garbage. Like, Bradley Beal's a bucket, but AD's like a generational talent, so feels bad for Charlotte, man. Feels bad for Charlotte. As with the second pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes goes off at number 2. Where did he even get picked in real life? Number 7 by the Warriors. Man, my Rockets, if they can get AD, man, you know what I mean? The number 3 pick, 2012 draft, the Pistons go. Oh, they trade their pick. Who's traded? Who's the smart people that trade up for AD? The Celtics trade an aging Paul Pierce and a first round top 10 protected for the 3rd overall pick, trying to get Anthony Davis. They see he's still on the board and they take advantage and they snag him up at number 3. I mean, smart move, right? They see Anthony Davis is still on the board. They're like, what the heck? Let me go get him. So they snag Anthony Davis with the 3rd pick. My Rockets with the 4th pick go Terrence Ross. I just want to barf, man. I'm just not even going to commentate over what the heck just happened there. The Wizards are on the clock. Looks like they're probably going to trade it, and they do. A lot of movement happening in the top 5 in this draft yet again. Trade for Andre Bargnani and a future unprotected first. And they are going to get the 5th overall pick in for Maurice Harkless. Okay. With the Jazz pick at number 6 here, we got Andre Drummond. I feel like a lot of the big names haven't even come off yet. The Nuggets go Dame Lillard. There we go. They needed some shifting, man. The Nuggets have looked so rough in this resim so far. Good to see they can possibly turn things around there. The Pelicans on the clock at 8, and they also trade their pick. A lot of trades happening in the NBA. They traded for Kendrick Perkins and a first. Didn't he just retire? Maybe I saw. I think I'm thinking of Kenyon Martin. But they move up for Chris Middleton, who was like a 2nd round draft pick in real life, I think. Man moved all the way up to pick 8. That's nasty. Okay, Knicks making money moves, trading up for him as well. We go into the pick number 9, and the Suns also trade their pick. It's trade central out here for Nick Young and Sam Young. No relation there. They're gonna pick Evan Fournier, not a bad pick. We'll go ahead and go one more, see who the Knicks take at 10. Yeah, I didn't even need to see that. Go ahead and sim to the end here. And here is the draft again. A little recap. Bradley Beal. Oh, I didn't realize the Celtics had 2 and 3. Oh, they moved up. That's right. That's why. So yeah, they picked Harrison Barnes with a dummy pick and then moved up to pick AD. Now that makes a lot less sense. It made a lot of sense before, but now that I see they had the second pick, now that's just dumb. Draymond goes to the Blazers. Darius Miller to the Mavericks. Dion Waiters to the Spurs. Myers Leonard there. Oh, the Warriors got a trade piece. Jay Crowder to the Bulls. Let's see if there's any other notable names. Nah, man, everybody else is garbage. So that'll do it for the 2012 NBA draft. Let's go look at what the free agents got to offer. We got Dwight Howard. The year he left for the Rockets, he's sitting up here nice and pretty, expecting $45 million a year. Already has 4 offers. I hadn't even gotten an opportunity to look at everybody yet. Andrew Bogut, who's a bucket in this resim. An aging Steve Nash, who somehow hasn't retired yet, wants to give it another go with a new team. You got Rudy Gay up here, Marvin Williams. I don't even know who A.G. Price is. I probably should. Ramon Sessions, O.J. Mayo, David West up here. Kyle Lowry wants to leave the Rockets. You can't blame him. Lou Will up here. So we'll see how the NBA changes over the next few, and I'll catch you guys, I guess, at the beginning of the 2012-2013 regular season. Here are the notable free agency signings. And when I say notable, I mean I don't know any of these names. JJ Redick, here you go, signs with the Knicks, leaves the Magic, kind of interesting. Tracy McGrady signs with the Bulls. Tracy McGrady's in the league? What team was he on? I don't even remember. I'll see if I could check that here in a second. Kyle Lowry does leave the Rockets, goes to the Wizards this time. Robin Lopez goes to the T-Wolves. Boris Diaw to the Rockets. I don't know why you'd ever do that, man. You got Ben Gordon to the Kings. David West to the Magic. Darko re-signs, even though he's been traded twice. Sean Livingston's on the Mavs now. He doesn't reroute to the Warriors this time. We got Jose Calderon to the Clippers. Emeka Okafor to the Nuggets. He's been moving around. Ariza to the Nets. OJ Mayo to the Sixers. Steve Nash to the Sixers. Andrew Bynum to the Mavericks. Rudy Gay to the Magic. Dwight Howard shifts the NBA, moves over to the Memphis Grizzlies. A lot of movement this offseason. CJ Miles re-signs with the Jazz. Marvin Williams re-signs with the Hawks. Andrew Bogut re-signs. And those are all the notable names in this free agency class, but definitely some shifting rosters. We need to go look at Memphis, Philadelphia, and there was one more team. Oh yeah, the Nuggets. I need to look at the Nuggets. First of all, let me just show you this OKC Thunder team once again. James Harden's now a 94 overall, man. Yeah, that is so tough to see. You got this Wizards team who now has Kyle Lowry, Gordon Hayward, and Klay Thompson. Got a little core to build around. They're still garbage for right now, but they got a little core, and that's what matters. You got the Sixers here, have Drew Holiday. They've had him the whole time. I guess he just progressed into something recently. Still got Thaddeus Young, I think. Yeah, he's been on the team. Andre Iguodala still here. Now they picked up a Steve Nash. Might give, a contending team some trouble in the playoffs, but they're not really contending themselves. The Cavs couldn't make that one big signing they needed, man. The Cavs needed another signing to compete with the Thunder, and it just didn't happen this time. You see, the Celtics are completely dismembered at this point. They're almost in rebuild mode. All they have is Rondo. Oh, AD. Forgot about that, man. Never mind. Well, I guess that still counts as rebuild mode. Anthony Davis is up here. Evan Fournier is up here. Harrison Barnes is up here. Did they really have 3 picks inside the top 10? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Harrison Barnes is up there. So they got a nasty core coming out. They should probably move some guys like Garnett, but I'm not the GM. And here's your Grizzlies team: Dwight Howard and Paul George, kind of center, and then Kemba. But that's really it. I mean, that was a weird signing for Dwight. Unless Kemba and Paul George can progress quickly, he's going to be wasting some career time. But I guess he did that on the Rockets anyways, so it's really holding true on a different team. This Heat team should be contending more in the East, man. Dwayne Wade, Melo, Michael Beasley's progressing. This may be the last couple years to try to contend before Dwayne Wade starts falling off, so I really want to see him do something. this Kings team is up and coming. The top three that we thought was going to be a big three is now the best three on the team. So we'll keep an eye on that. They got 2 players that got a lot of progression left to go. Unfortunately, on this Nuggets team, D. Lillard's not going to play. No way. He's one of the worst players on the whole team. So that's going to be interesting to see how he progresses and if they even utilize him. I don't even remember what pick he was, but definitely not low enough to where he shouldn't be playing. You got Chris Paul, never sprouted into the GOAT that he is. Yeah, this Pelicans team is rough. Detroit Pistons. Oh yeah, I forgot they traded for Paul Pierce. So they have Boogie, Paul Pierce, Heinrich, and Kawhi. I mean, I like the core. Pistons will be a bucket. I mean, they'll be contending this year-ish, and then they'll progress into something later. I don't mind it. I don't remember, what do they have, the 3rd overall pick, and AD was on the board though? Could you imagine Cousins, Kawhi, and AD? Oh my goodness, they made a dumbass move. You got my Rockets. And yeah, those are all the notable roster changes that I could find. So we'll get ahead, get to simulating this 2012-2013 NBA season. We'll see if the Heat can dominate like they did in real life, but my guess is probably not. Pulling up to the transaction report for the year, you see the Mavericks and Wizards swap Bargnani and Bynum. Udonis Haslem getting traded by the Heat. That's kind of backstabby. We know he's loyal. JaVale McGee gets traded to the Raptors. You got Darko moving again. That poor guy just wants to stay in one place. Richard Jefferson going to the Nuggets. Jason Terry on the move to the Hornets. Nick Young and Roy Hibbert getting swapped. That's pretty cool. Roy Hibbert on the Suns now. Antoine Jamison to the Celtics. This Tyrus Thomas character, who I found out is a real guy, moving to the Cavs. Jamal Crawford getting traded to the Jazz as well. Jason Richardson and John Salmons getting swapped for. That's a 1-for-1 shooting guard deal. Suns and Bucks make the swap. Wesley Matthews on the move to the Rockets. Channing Frye to the Pacers for Danny Granger. That's a pretty nice trade. Will Bynum on the move to the Suns. Tony Allen on the move once again, going to the Clippers this time. And then an old Mike Bibby and an old Yao Ming getting swapped for. Good job, Rockets, getting you a 2nd round pick. The 2013 NBA Awards, we got Curry dropping 37, 6, and 7. 55% from the field while having 37 points per game. That's ridiculous, man. Of course, LeBron was supposed to win it, but how is he even supposed to compete with that? AD Rookie of the Year, no surprise, the 3rd overall pick and 6th man. He was a 6th man, and he won Rookie of the Year. Oh my goodness. Yeah, AD's a demon, man. Josh Smith, DPOY. Oh my gosh, bro. Josh Smith has been all over this. Marc Gasol was supposed to win it in 2013. You got Avery Bradley improving. I like to see that. I like to see me some Avery Bradley. I don't know what the Thunder went, what the record was, but I know it was nasty. We'll check it here in a second. All-NBA first team, you got Curry, Westbrook, Durant, Griffin, Lopez. Nothing too surprising based on what we've seen so far. You got Boogie making the 2nd team. Nothing else too crazy. And on the 3rd team, no Kobe again. He's not the All-NBA selection we needed to be. Rudy Gay makes the 3rd team. That's pretty surprising. Josh Smith also made the 3rd team. I feel like he's only been on the defensive teams recently. Good to see he's up there. He's just a demon in this simulation. Drew Holiday on the all-defensive first team for the first time. Good to see that. Holds true to real life. Gerald Wallace and Andrew Bynum also making the 2nd teams, and the rookie first teams all look pretty normal besides the 1st overall pick being an all rookie 2nd team. That's pretty garbage. But yeah, I want to go look at the Thunder's record because I know they were dominating for at least the first half. Okay, they only went 67 and 15, but I know they started, man. They started some ridiculous like 30 and 1. Like it was nuts. But they do finish losing a bunch of games. We'll see if it can hold true here. I'll go ahead and look at the season stat leaders. Of course, Curry dominates in points per game. I mean, how are you even going to get close to 37? KD being the 2nd at 31. Points or rebounds, you got Brook Lopez dominating the boards. Oh my goodness. This is just like no one's even coming close to 2nd place. Westbrook dominating the assist totals over John Wall. At least the steals are close. John Wall and CP3 right up there. Blocks, you see Brook Lopez. And that'll do it for your assist or your season leaders. DeAndre Jordan, of course, 71% from the field again. How many attempts he taken a game? It's only 5, bro. Get this man more shots. Look at him. Look at him. He's hungry. Here we are, the 2013 NBA playoffs. Let's blow through this first round again. See any notable eliminations. You got the Grizzlies gone. They were supposed to make the Western Conference Finals in 2013. You got the Bucks eliminated. The Bucks, I feel like we haven't said them at all. I think they're garbage. The Cavs go out first round to the Knicks. LeBron doesn't even make it out of the first round this time. We're gonna have a different finals for the first time in like 4 videos. We got the Trailblazers are gone. The Bulls with D Rose eliminated. The Pacers gone. Kings gone. The Kings team's a little surprising to see them gone with that young core they have. The Clippers eliminated, and these are your 4 teams remaining. You got the Thunder, T-Wolves, Warriors, Spurs, Nets, Hawks, Knicks, and Sixers. The Sixers pulled out a 1 seed. We'll check more closely on the matchups in the conference finals. Go ahead and simulate. The Spurs get swept by the MVP and the Golden State Warriors. Ugh. The Nets are gone. The T-Wolves are gone. They almost had the Thunder, but they can't pull it off. And the Knicks are eliminated after eliminating the Cavs. That's all interesting stuff here. Yeah, man, the Thunder got, they lost 2 games before the finals. That's new. That's already new. Maybe we're in it for a new year. We got the Oklahoma City Thunder with Kevin Durant, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and Amari Stoudemire against the MVP Steph Curry, and that's really it. So unless Curry could just carry this team to a dub, I mean, Thunder are just going to make it. It's just how it is. Go into here. The Sixers and the Hawks match up better. The Hawks are the better team, okay? They actually have a really nice core. The Hawks are a unit. The Sixers aren't bad, though. I mean, maybe they're kind of bad. They got experience, right? They got Steve Nash, Thaddeus Young on the team. But yeah, we are expecting a Hawks-Thunder 2013 NBA Finals as they split the series 2-0 on this side, 2-1. On the left side, you see it's 2-1 Thunder, 2-2 in the East, 3-2. The Hawks are looking for an upset, and the Sixers are eliminated and the Hawks are going to the finals. And here the Warriors are trying to give the Thunder some troubles, but they can't do it. Your 2013 NBA Finals, Oklahoma City Thunder, Atlanta Hawks, and the Hawks are going to, enjoy their last few games of not being eliminated, because I just don't see anyone competing with this Thunder team. Josh Smith is the Hawks' best player, and the Thunder have 4 players better than Josh Smith. So yeah, we'll just watch this sweep happen. That's 1 game, 2 games. Oh, they took a game. It's crazy. Let's see if history is rewritten. The Hawks take an early lead. Going into halftime, they still got the lead. They're holding it up. Oh, but the Thunder have a huge third quarter coming down to the 4th. 4 minutes left to go. It's a 5-point game. This one is mad close, but it looks like the Hawks are able to pull it out just barely. And they're gonna stay true, stay alive in this finals. 3-2 Oklahoma City to go into the next game. I expect a blowout this time. No, it's close. In the third quarter, both teams battling, but the Thunder have a massive third quarter again, dropped 37. How do you even compete with that? And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your 4-time, for the first time in NBA history, I've won 4 straight NBA Finals. KD has 4 straight Finals MVPs, and he is the greatest small forward of all time. It's no question, but he's making that debate like, hey, I'm here. I'm trying to be the greatest player of all time. Put me in the conversation. Averages 32 a game in the finals with a stacked roster. Yeah, man, that's just nasty. Continuing through with the series, Oklahoma City Thunder is dominating as they have been. We'll see, man. We got to see some bigger signings in free agency because no one is really matched up to compete with this Oklahoma City Thunder team. We can look at their contracts. Durant has 3 years left. Harden got extended to 4. Westbrook got extended to 3. This is Amari Stoudemire's last year. I don't know if this means it's over now or if it's going to be over in the next video. I'll go ahead and check. Okay, Amari Stoudemire's contract is up, so he's entering free agency. If he re-signs, there's just no way that anyone competes with this team. So we're rooting for Amari to leave, or else we're going to see a lot of domination by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next video. We're going to see the 2013 NBA draft. That one powered, of course, by the GOAT. Anthony Bennett's in there, Victor Oladipo, CJ McCollum, Steven Adams, Giannis is at the later part of the draft. Not too notable there, to be honest. 2013 draft is definitely not the greatest, but we're going to be able to see where Giannis goes and see if Anthony Bennett turns into the GOAT that he is. Again, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the way out if you don't mind, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.